Yo, congrats on first, Keith. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? We're back with more Elden Ring Hitless because I still haven't achieved it, and this is like the last day. Because by about this time tomorrow, um, Elden Ring Nightreign will have come out. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna try my best to get it done today. If I don't get it done today, then I'm kind of screwed. But I mean, I I definitely will be like moving away to play Night Rain, but I will definitely come back and finish it if I don't finish it today. But let's hope for today at the very least. But yeah, well, welcome in, Keith. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far, Mister. No, we're doing it. Today is going to be the day. This run is going to be the run. I just need to focus up, dial in, and we got this. Alright, let's begin. I am hoping I can get it today. I will probably reset if I get hit pretty early on. If I get hit later, like if I get hit by like fire giant, then maybe I won't reset and we'll just try to go for like a PB. But we'll be going from there, and I just I would be ecstatic if I could get this today. I would love it. Well, yeah. Hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday. Hey, simple time. We can do this. I guess it's not a temple; it's a church. Church of Elect. Doing good. I'm doing all right today.
You and I can also that you're not. Then why not?
Better than yesterday. I did also practice this a little bit yesterday. Did a lot better on some of the spots. Made sure to get some good practice in on a couple of the bosses that I wouldn't say necessarily that I was having trouble on, but that tend to be the most troublesome in the run. Because I wouldn't say that I have much trouble on any of the bosses. It's just that there definitely are bosses where it's like, I'm not as good as I am on other ones. Dreadnought swept the Ghost leader team in Pokemon Shield. Nice. Oh, so we moved over to Pokemon. last time we were talking about Digimon. But nice though, nice. It's always satisfying when you have like one Pokemon just clear an entire gym.
Then it summoned me. Ah, I bequeath you. It will summon Torrent. Treat him with.
Hi, Guppy. Just running around. The damn tank and then some. Not just a tank, but it seems like he can do damage as well. If he's weeping, he can do both. Yeah, that's how it's done. Get someone who can do both. Tank and DPS. Tank, DPS, and support. Just do it all. Be a tanky boy. Give yourself all the buffs. And dish out that damage. Just do it all. Do you have him holding a muscle band? Yeah, do it. I'm not as familiar with Pokemon items. I'm guessing the muscle band raises like physical attack moves or something like that. Boost physical attack moves? Yeah. Okay. That was right. With my limited Pokemon knowledge. Boosts biting moves. Also, he's just getting like super buff.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Oh,
Yeah. I'll get you out of there, no problem.
Give it your all. Ouch!
So yeah, I imagine the Pokemon's going good then. If you had someone just sweep a...
I see. I see it now. Humans all lose their wits.
If you had someone sweep a gym.
Then there's nothing left to say, except... How could this... Was my whole existence just a crock?
Hey, I'm also trying something new. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna come back here at a later point. Make sure not to get hit by any of his AoEs.
Oh, can I... Are you here as a...
I'm sure we also put this. Don't want to forget that. Shield equivalent of the Elite Four. Oh, so okay. Did they you say equivalent of the Elite Four? Are they not called the Elite Four anymore? I thought that was like a consistent thing across all of the games. Like, they're always called the Elite Four. The final four people. Or did they change that, I guess? Does it like a tournament? Interesting. Yeah, like I've said before, like I'm not that knowledgeable anything past like 3rd gen. I grew up on Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Red. Those were the ones I grew up on, and those are like my favorite too. I did play X and Y when they first came out. I ended up playing X because me and a bunch of friends ended up just getting them. And I did play through that, but I only played through it like once, and it was so long ago I don't remember much from it. I think that was when they first introduced Mega Evolutions. But yeah, I don't remember like any of it. So like all the only knowledge I have retained has been Generation 1, 2, and 3. Be like the finals decide Battle of the Champion. Oh, okay. So it's like a tournament, and whoever wins the tournament becomes the champion. Rather than just facing the Elite Four and the previous champion. Makes sense, makes sense. I hear you, Blythe. I hear you. Rogue Legendary, just stop now before everything goes. Sounds about right. You have that backup Pokemon that's just like, all right. If everything's gonna go crazy, well then I've got this guy to just start clearing a path. Box legendaries and my rival do back me up. Yeah. Wait, your rival backs you up? Wouldn't your rival be going against you? Boom! Also, I forgot to turn my phone on silent. There we go. Don't want that pinging all through the stream. Helping? Interesting. Four of us versus Eternus. Okay. Okay, so you guys are, like, all ganging up against... That makes sense. Yeah, didn't Pokemon kind of, like, change it? Because, like, in the beginning, in the old games, your rival was, like, hostile towards you. Like, he was actually, like, an enemy. A guy who's just, like, I'm better than you, I'll show you up. And then in the, like, I think newer versions, they're always like, oh, I'm your friend, and we're gonna have a friendly competition. And it's just like, what happened to the guy that hated my guts? There's two rivals. Shits. Oh. Okay. That I didn't know. Is one of them, like, the like, quote, antagonist, and then the other one's, like, a buddy, a friend? There's a knife rival, and there's... Okay, so they do have a nice one and an asshole. Because I don't know, that was always weird. Like, I remember playing Gold, where in Gold, your rival is literally a thief. Like, he steals a Pokemon from the lab, and then just tries to, like, beat everybody up. And then Red, your rival's also hostile. But then I think in, like, the later versions, I don't know, like Sun and Moon or something, I can't say for sure because I never really played them. But they were like, oh yeah, childhood friend. We're gonna just fight friendly. And I was just like, what happened to the rival? So that's interesting that they do both now. I kind of like that dynamic, having one that's a friend, one that's a foe. I think that's a good way to have it. A little bit of
We're no strangers
no.
to rats. You know the rats.
It's
and
rats.
So do I. A full rats.
And
What
you did
I'm
this
thinking
drunk
of,
TTS.
You wouldn't get this from any rats. I just want to tell you how I'm rats. Gotta make you understand. Never.
Sun and Moon had a
gonna
hostile
give
that
you
warms
up.
up to you. Okay. And maybe it wasn't Sun and Moon that I was thinking. I don't remember which one, but I remember one of them. The rival was like very friendly, and it's just like, this feels a little weird. God damn it, Rance.
Never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
The first
We've
one
known
is just
each
awful.
other for so long, your rat's been rolling, but you're
drunk
too
takes
rats
so long.
to roll it.
And then we have normal TTS.
Inside we both
Yeah,
know
there it
what's
is.
what's been going on. We know the rats and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm rats, don't tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna rats roll and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna rats roll and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye,
okay.
never gonna tell
I was
a
gonna
lie
say, there's
and hurt
3
you.
messages,
We've known
aren't
each
there?
other for so long. Your rat's been rolling, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know
Like it ate
what's
the gummy
been
worm at
going
the
on.
bottom
We
of a
know the
tequila
rats
bottle.
and we're gonna play it. I just want to tell you how I'm rats
What's
rolling.
it
Gotta
called?
make
It's
you
called
understand.
Party
Never
Juice,
gonna give
isn't
you
it?
up.
Where you
Never
just
gonna
pour a
let
bunch
you
of like
down,
hard
never gonna
liquor and
rats
then
roll and
candy
dessert you, never
into a
gonna
giant
make you
bowl
cry.
and just
Never gonna say
let it
goodbye,
sit.
never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Well, it's been an age. How can I?
Yeah, I have TTS for channel points, so you don't have to spend money if you want to mess around on TTS. You are more than welcome. I do have it cheap because I don't know. I enjoy the interaction of TTS. And then I do have special voices for the bit TTS with minimum 1 bit. Because again, I don't really want to I don't want to scour for money. So one bit is the what is that? Penny, equivalent of a penny. Something like that. But yeah, you are more than welcome to use TTS. And back in the corner. Look at my face. Look at my stubble. Look at that stubble. There we go. One of the best things Sword and Shield did was the box link system. You can access the box system anytime. That's nice. So you don't have to go to a Poke Center every time to access your box.
To determine if you had
can
seen
just
torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Let my hand.
You can just be like, start menu, box. That's nice. Oh, wow, that's same. Okay, interesting. Now that I'm grabbing that Grace, it's interesting to see where it shows up on the list. I mean, I guess that does. I don't know how to. You can change Pokemon anywhere. How? Huh? I don't know what to think. Like initially, I was just like, "That's great. You don't have to travel all the way back." But then immediately, I'm now looking at it like, well, wouldn't that mean that like you could go into a gym, fight a bunch of people, and then just swap out your Pokemon right before the gym leader and just have a fresh team without having to leave or anything? I mean, I guess it is kind of the same of like you can just walk out of the gym after you've beat everybody, heal your Pokemon. So I guess it is kind of the same. No way! I have never had that happen! It's only outside gyms? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. What was that, though? What? I have never had them aggro, let alone attack. Like, usually by the time they aggro... I need to go delete the other profile. Oh, I did. I'm spacing out. Wow, yeah, I've never been hit by that. I wonder how he aggroed. That's weird. I should have the beast torch. I should have the beast torch out for that segment, just in case. Just in case. Because the beast torch will make it so wolves don't want to aggro either. Wow. Like, normally, they either don't aggro at all, or they aggro so late that, like, I'm, like, way past them before my stamina bar starts to deplete. But not only did they aggro, he threw out an attack that fast. Damn! I was not expecting that. That is crazy. Dragon poison. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not really that familiar with many of the legendaries either. I mean, I know the dogs, I know the birds, and I know what would you call them? The elemental gods or whatever they are. Because you have one of sea, one of like Rayquaza for the sky. Because like you have the birds, and it's lightning, fire, and ice, and then you have the dogs, which is the same thing, kind of fire, lightning, and water. And then you have like the three god. They're not like god Pokemon, because I know there are other god Pokemon, but I don't really know what those legendaries are. Galar variants of the Kanto birds? I didn't know there were variants. Like, there's 3 other birds. Interesting. But yeah, I know, like, 3 elemental birds, the 3 elemental, dogs. Then there's, like, the kind of, like, creator of the seas, creator of the land, or, I guess, ruler of seas, ruler of land, and ruler of sky. But then I know, like, in other regions, you have, like, actual, oh, this is the Pokemon that's god of time, and god of all life, and god of the universe. Life-biting Articuno, fly psychic.
I can put turning root to aid you. You need own to the foot of the earth. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will some torrent to treat him with.
So you have a dark, fighting, and psychic, rather than fire, lightning, and ice. Huh. It's kind of nifty. I do find the, like, lore of Pokemon to be a little strange. Of like, oh, hey, here's a Pokemon that is the god of the universe, controls time and all of creation, and he is stuck in a Pokeball by a 12-year-old kid. And it's like, wait, hold on, what? New signature moves? Oh, okay, that's kind of... I always found that funny. God of time and space. Obedient to a 12-year-old boy who wants to use them to beat up a rat and a mouse that can shoot lightning. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's believable. God of the universe becomes a pet to an 11-year-old boy and helps him beat up a mouse that shoots lightning. Cool. Pokemon in a nutshell, man. Another piece of meat.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
Come on.
Hello?
There.
Hello?
Yeah.
I just give and
I'm
I'll
here,
calm down and give it your
Alexander.
all.
I'm here.
Ouch! Wait, I see. I see it now. Humans all lose their wits. eventually.
Why?
Then there's nothing left to say.
It did it again.
I am Iron Fist Alexander.
It did it again where my trigger didn't actually trigger.
Was my whole
God damn it.
existence
I need
just
to get a new controller. I pushed my heavy attack. I pushed my R2 and it just did nothing. And when I'm playing the champion is my rival's older brother. Interesting.
Oh, am I?
Are you here as a cup?
Can you just imagine that? It's just like your rival. I'm gonna grow up and take my brother's place and become the champion. And then your like childhood friends just like, yeah, I'm gonna join you, and then beats you. It's like, I'm gonna beat my brother, and then your friend beats your brother, and you don't get to be the champion. Your friend does, and you're just stuck there. It's just like, goddamn, that's sad for the younger brother. Ooh. Oh, got it. Got a little bit of cash. Oh, alright, 1 second. Oh, not that. Good riddance to bots. Good riddance to bots. All them runes. Good money. Who also gave me a starter? Interesting. Okay, so you get your starter from the same guy. A mentor like so you're like, instead of a professor that's just like, hey, go explore and catch Pokemon, instead it's the champion who's like, hey, here's a starter. Come, go catch Pokemon, train them, and come face me when you're ready. That's a interesting difference compared to like the remainder of the games. If it wasn't for his Charizard, he'd never get anywhere. The classic man with no sense of direction. Uh-oh. I woke up the bear. Accidentally. Good thing we just pieced right out of there. Yeah, damn it. I'm really not getting the height I need. There! No. That wasn't it. Okay, well, Pumpkin Guy's gone. If I fail to jump 3 times, I can just do it normally. All that I lose is a little bit of time, which isn't a big deal. First collected. Let's go. Oh, where am I going? This way. Whoop, not that. Let's collect this first. Before I accidentally run past it while in the middle of menuing. Okay. Land on the branch. Let's do not die from fall damage. Even though sometimes it says, nope, you're still going to take fall damage, and I'm like, what? One thing about Sword and Shield is most of the gyms have interesting challenges other than beating all the trainers in the leader. That is... I always found that entertaining when that happened. Oh, I'm past Medallion. Okay, good. I almost missed that, looking at my splits. Yeah, like, I always found that entertaining. When the gyms of, the Pokemon actually have, like, something to them, rather than just walk past all the trainers and make it to the gym leader. It's like, no, solve the puzzle. Though some of the puzzles in, like, the earlier games are just bad. Like, hey, click every single statue till you find the random one that has, the button to continue forward. And it's like, okay, this isn't a puzzle, you're just making me go up to 20 different statues until I find the right one randomly. Something related to the leader? Okay, yeah. Well, see, like, and that was, the one I can think of is in Gold, there's an ice gym. The ice gym, of course, has, like, the slippery floors. It kind of became a staple for, like, the remainder of all the Pokemon series. But you'd slide across the floors, and so you kind of had to figure out, how do you get to the gym leader by sliding across the floors if you can't just stop and walk. It's stuff like that. It's just like, I find that interesting. Cool little slide puzzle. Grass leader Milo is a farmer. I've heard wool the sheep to checkpoints. Interesting. Okay, so it's like full-on objectives sometimes. Not like puzzles, but just almost like quests you have to do before you can face the trainer. Or the gym leader. That's interesting. Because the most you would get like that in some of the old games was just, oh, what was it? You'd get, like, the equivalent of, and the gym leader's not here right now. You'll have to come back later, and then you run off and go into this cave and beat up Team Rocket. Oh. Beat up Team Rocket, and then when you come out, it's like, oh, the gym leader's here now. It's like, yeah, that was the side quest you were supposed to do before. But these ones actually have ties to the gym. Oops. Knocked it off the wrong side. Please go back this way. Thank you. No, keep going. Do the cliffs with you. Missed twice. Yeah, all of my memories of, like, how Pokemon games are all from pretty much Pokemon Gold or Pokemon Red. that's all I remember. It's been so long since I played those. Maybe I should go back and play them again. Sell the piece of meat. Grab the torch. Teleport back. You did what Disney made Lemmings do? What was that? Knock something off a cliff? I thought I muted you. What are you doing? Thinking, phone? Going off in the middle of the stream. I'm streaming right now. Go away. Bada boom, bada boom. Disney created a myth that lemmings jump off cliffs when scared. I didn't even know that that was a thing. I didn't know that Disney created a myth, and I didn't know that was a myth that they jumped off. Maybe I don't... Maybe I just don't really consume Disney content. Because of idiots doing a documentary. Did Disney do like a documentary of lemmings only to... like... oh, they're jumping off the cliffs when scared. No, they're jumping off the cliffs because of shit you're doing, dude. Back in my little corner. While I wait for the bitty bat to de-aggro. You can't see me! Yeah, I didn't know Disney... I didn't know that was a myth. I didn't even know that happened. Nor did I know it was a myth. Nor did I know Disney was the one that made it.
Let my hand.
Scare the shit out of them and claim it's natural behavior. Yeah, that's like... That's just weird. Like, I figure, isn't kind of the whole point... Isn't kind of the whole point of, like, documentaries is to, like, not interact with them at all? So you can see what things do in their natural habitat? And, like, if you're like, oh, but we gotta make it entertaining for the viewers, what viewers do you think you're making the documentary for? I would imagine that people aren't going to documentaries to get entertained. I mean, maybe some people, but, like, I imagine that people are watching the documentaries to know shit. And if you just make up random crap for it to be entertaining, that's just bad behavior all around. Misinformation, messing with ecosystems, and, like, doing something that your audience didn't even ask for. This is just weird. Gaslighting has always been the Disney way. Yeah, it's fair enough. Disney is America's Nintendo. The family-friendly, we are good, we're good family-friendly people, and we make family-friendly content, when behind the scenes, they are like the greedy, scummiest dirtbag doing all of the stuff behind the scenes that is just awful just to make money. It's like, god damn it. It's like, why is it always the ones that try to be wholesome are like the worst of the worst? It's just like, oh,
You're surprised, no matter.
Why don't?
Oh, but don't.
like there's even bad companies out there but they are, like, still less bad just because they don't try to cover it up. They're just like, yeah, we're dirtbags, but we know we're dirtbags. And it's like, yeah, you're dirtbags, but at least you admit it. Versus them, that's just like, we're family friendly. We are totally wholesome. It's like, no, you're not. You're 10 times worse. I remember hearing, I don't remember where I heard this from, but I remember hearing this forever ago, and I think it, like, the perfect way to describe Nintendo is it's your racist grandma. Nintendo is your racist grandma. It's your grandma who's super kind and sweet and bakes you cookies, and you're like, thanks, Grandma. And then she turns around and says, yeah, but... And then says the most racist thing, and you just stare at your grandma. You'd be like, Grandma, no. You can't... Grandma, you can't say that. That's bad, Grandma. Why do you gotta be wholesome and bake me cookies, and then just... No, Grandma. And I'm like, that is so Nintendo. Like, oh, they do create good games. Their games are fun. Their games are wholesome. They are family friendly. But then they do just the worst thing, and you're like, why? Like, if you just weren't racist, you would be the best person in the world. Why? Awful. Ugh. But I think that's like a hilarious but perfect way of describing Nintendo. Alright. Well, we're like 2/3 of the way through setup now, thankfully. We just gotta grab EG, then we'll go grab the last of our materials and complete Raya's quest. And we're good to head to Volcano Manor. I guess we still have to get Flame on, so maybe we're like halfway through instead of 2/3. Yeah, like, still on the, like, Disney topic. It's kind of like, well, I guess this isn't just Disney. This is just kind of, like, Hollywood in general. But, like, coming out with sequels or, like, continuations of things that we're kind of done with. Like Disney ruining Star Wars. Now, to be fair, I'm not really a Star Wars fan. I barely have even seen the movies and whatnot. But, like, I hear from Star Wars fans where it's just like, yeah, this was ruined, this was ruined, this was ruined, this just doesn't make sense anymore. Every new TV show and movie comes out and people just hate it more than the last. And it's just like, what are you doing with the franchise? But I feel that's, like, also Hollywood in general, not just Disney. Everybody just wants to play it safe and say, oh, we'll just make a sequel. It's like, man. Or you could make something original. Oh, but that's a risk. We could lose money on that. Yeah, and guess what? Your sequels are flopping non-stop as well. Like, nobody wants them anymore. They are failing. You're losing so much money anyway. taking a risk by not making a sequel is now less of a risk. Making a sequel of a safe movie is more of a risk now. Oh, how the turntables. Thank you, Crabbies. Please, please don't mess with me, Crabs. I'm just running through here and grabbing some stuff. I don't mess with you, you don't mess with me. That's how it goes, right? Mushroom. Now a bunch of Trina lilies. Oh, I missed like 2. Jeez. There we go. And away we go. One little loop-de-loop around these lobsters. We just let them sleep. We just come here for this little stone. Peace out. Upgrade materials collected. Now we just do Raya's quest. And then we gotta go bully Bernie. Good times.
Hello.
Hello, Raya.
Hello. It's rather my mistress. But I was a. Could I ask that thug only if you've. Oh, to bless
Yep,
thug,
I will go
please.
take care of him. Back to the shop.
What are you trying to start? Show me, and I'll consider. I'm not in love with. You're a first.
Thank you. Back to Raya to give her necklace back.
Please. Oh, thank you. Did I forget? I see you are very to steady heart. Such, please. Most time. Are you on a volcano?
I will go to the Volcano Manor after I go beat up another member of the Volcano Manor. I love it how we do Raya's quest line, and she's like, "Come to the Volcano Manor, join us." And I'll be like, "Okay." And then I go to another dude, and he's like, "I'm part of the Volcano Manor," and I'm like, "Cool, I'm gonna kill you now." There's only enough room for 2 warriors at the Volcano Manor. We can't have Bernie and me. Boom. Boom. Sorry, Bernie. Only one of us is going to Volcano Manor.
What's wrong with you?
And it ain't
I
you.
won't say it. I suppose I have no choice then. Is this you are an
Woo!
enigma?
To be certain, the volcano manor.
Already done. Elm Highway. We take the back roads. We don't go down the highway. Highway dangerous. Back roads are more scenic. It's about the journey, not the destination. Right? Let it rain. Welcome back from ads, everybody. And lift of Dectus. I'll be lifting my Dectus. Yes. Okay. Grab Grace and then we go talk to Raya. Let's do this calmly and professionally, Raya. No need to get your two giant golem bodyguards involved.
I knew you. I hereby take my hand. Give. I will pray.
Woo! Let's do this. Hello.
I am Tanith. Raya spoke a warrior. Perhaps. Will you join YX? Rise with us. And now you believe the drawing room, but be sure.
Be sure to earn your keep. And normally when she's saying that, she's saying that of like, hey, go on and take up some missions. Hunt down other tarnished that don't believe. Send them to their states of misery. Versus me, who's like, nah, I'm gonna just go kill your leader. Thank you for the key to your house. I'm gonna go kill your leader now. Shopping time. Get us Gambit. Dagger, rapier, seal. Equip the rapier, the dagger, and this.
took you no matter. Lay out your arm.
Get them Ashes of War on there. Nice and dandy. Sell Bernie's equipment for good money. Ooh, not that. Now, head to Caelid for one last adventure. Hello, Caelid. Caelid Wilds. Nasty scarlet rot all over this place. Okay. First little bit of Assassin's Gambit. Is this Chernobyl? I pretty much. Like actually pretty much. In the war, okay, now here I am going to talk about lore. As a lore nerd of this game, I love the lore of this game. Pretty much in the war, two great warriors fought, and one of them was infected by a god of rot. And during the fight, pretty much exploded that rot across the entire area. And so now everything is decaying and rotting away. Everyone's getting sick and dying. No plants are being able to grow, and these weird, like, fungi are consuming everything. It's... it is literally Chernobyl. Okay. Let's not die to the lava here, please. There have been 2 runs where I just did something stupid and ended up dying to the lava. Nope. Thank you. And it was, like, horrible. Of, like, come on. I went through all of the setup. I took, like, the 40 minutes to get everything. And then I arrive here and die to the lava. And thus ends the run. And it's like, goddamn. Why? Then more like Hiroshima. Yeah. I guess Chernobyl plant life was able to keep consistent. Though a lot of plant life kind of mutated, it's pretty much... The only mutations Chernobyl really ever saw was the plants became more tolerant to radiation. That was pretty much it. But then other than that, no, like, there's still plenty of green plants everywhere. Definitions of dumb ways to die? Yeah, but I gotta step on the lava. Taking damage from the lava doesn't count as a hit. Any environmental damage doesn't count. It's only enemy damage. But dying, regardless of how you died, dying counts as a hit. So it's like, I can step on the lava and take a little bit of burns on my feet, that's fine. But if I bathe in lava and it kills me, that's not fine. Get these nice and crafted, equip them, and I should be good to go. As Ian Mountain said, life finds a way. True. Nature be scary, man. it will take anything, and it will just be like, bitch, please. And suddenly, something that shouldn't be there is now growing and living. Alright, I gotta focus up. It's noble time. So, we buff. We buff. We buff. Wait, why do I only have 1 blue and I have 5? Okay, 1 second. That could have been bad. We need more than 1 blue. I don't think I allotted. Flask. A lot flask. Yes, there we go. 3 and 3. That could have been bad, because I need to drink 2 potions. 2 blues during this fight. And if I didn't have 2 blues, that would have just been the fight. Ooh. Even the Jurassic Park lied about how big raptors were. Yeah. Any type of media that talks about dinosaurs has a lot of exaggerations. Alright. One more time. We drink. We buff. We buff. We drink. We swap. We ready to go. Please throw your fireball. Fine. Damn it! Of course he didn't throw his fireball. Oh. That's a hit from Noble. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Stabbity stab. Stabbity stab. Yeah, that's a hit from Noble. I'm gonna keep going. It's just 1 hit. And we're this far already. If I end up taking a hit on right card, though, I will probably reset. But if I can get a PB of 1, I can't believe freaking Noble. Ugh. They were actually excited about a turkey. Yeah, raptors are actually like small workers. Ooh, more lava. Don't die to lava. That could be bad. Howdy. Ooh. Please just look at that corner, and I will sneak past you. Thank you. Grab the elevator. Thank you. Modern animals more afraid, like the cassowary. Dude, if we're talking about like modern animals, hippos, man. Hippos. Like most dangerous animal in the animal kingdom. Kills more people than sharks, kills more people than lions, kills more people than any other animal that media has, like, said is very dangerous. Well, actually, maybe not bears. Actually, maybe, yeah, bears. Maybe they... I would not be surprised if there are more fatalities to hippos than there are to bears. Hippos kill 500 people a year. Okay, then it might be less, because I think bears are, like, somewhere in the thousands a year. Bears are a lot more common. And when I say common, I mean, like, bears are around humans far more than hippos are around humans. Depends on the species of bear. That's true. Boop. Yeah, because I guess black bears probably don't have a lot of deaths to them. But not brown bears, grizzly bears are probably like, ugh. Grizzly bears are massive. And as someone who lives in the Rocky Mountains, I can tell you about grizzly bears. Hot damn. Please look at that wall. Thank you. Prefer to avoid conflict as possible. Yeah. Black bears are also just a lot smaller. They're like some of the smallest species of bears. I mean, not counting like koalas and the other weird bears like that. Like them and pandas are like some of like the smallest like wildish bears. Compared to black bears or grizzly bears, they are tiny. So much so that like if you met a black bear, you are bigger than it. You can scare it off. You can scare off a black bear. Polar bears are the worst. They trick your ass from miles away. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Polar bears be freaking crazy. And they're like just as massive as grizzlies, aren't they? Or maybe they're like slightly smaller than grizzlies, but like still pretty close to the same size. Something like that.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old soul here. Perhaps you.
Domestic cats scare black bears? Yeah, I've seen that too. Dude, black bears, they are not aggressive. They are like the tamest of bears. No, of course, pandas are more tame, but I mean, pandas literally can't survive in the wild anymore. They're so endangered and domestic. They're so endangered and domestic that it's like, without humans, they would have gone extinct so long ago. Poor little stupid panda bears. Don't blame them. Their cats are vicious. Wild cats are pretty vicious. Like, wild cats and wild dogs, both of them can be, like, real nasty. Alright, we got a buff. Time to get serious for a second. Let's do this, Rykard. That, please. Thank you. I did that a little late. So I was hoping he didn't do his quick move. Come on. There we go. Yeah! Look at that. First phase, down. Drink. Second phase. Hello, Rykard. Lead with an L1. Into an L1. Or L2. Single poke. Wait for an attack. He does the worst attack possible, of course. Please do not appear behind me and explode me. Okay, it's right there. And we're good! Check that shit out. All's good in the neighborhood. Right card down. Koalas are literally smooth brain. Dude, I don't even count koalas as like bears. Even though species wise, like genetics wise, they are of the bear species. But like, dude, they're something else. They're disease-ridden mammal termites that feed their children poop and eat poison. They are just I don't care if people think, oh, koalas, they're so cute. They are nasty, gross little fuckers. Resemble bears, but are marsupials. Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. Marsupials. Alright. This guy, he's gonna spawn, and we're gonna despawn. Like, instantly. Swap these two, and swap that to a bug. I forgot to do that real quick. Okay, platypuses are... they are just a weird amalgamation of many different things, but at least they're cool. Platypuses are cool. Koala bears are not cool. Koala bears eat poison and try to kill themselves. Platypuses are poison. If I remember right, platypuses are venomous. I'm pretty sure, right? Like on top of everything. It's like, oh, they're a mammal, but they lay eggs. But they have duck bills, but beaver bodies. Oh, and they're venomous for some reason. What?
Now, those are
What?
find them wet.
What is that animal, man? I gotta sell all the patches here. Right card. Good to go. Stormhill. Glows turquoise under view. Yeah, they're bioluminescent too. Like, again, what are they, dude? I love platypus. Platypi? Platypussies. Okay, now I'm going off the rails. This. Yeah, no, like, they glow in the dark. They're venomous, they have duck bills, and they're mammals, but they lay eggs. What god or what form of evolution of nature decided to say, this is how this animal's gonna be? Like, whether you believe in God or whatever, it's like, dude, you had to have been drunk. Nature or God, either one of you, you had to have been drunk when you made the platypus. Oh, I didn't swap my thing. This isn't... It's not gonna kill him. Yep, it's not gonna kill him. I didn't swap this. That's okay.
Passing skill.
This will kill him.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins.
That was a close one.
Tarnished.
They sense prey the same way as sharks. God or nature got drunk and rolled a d20 when making it. Dead ass. Like, that is what happened. whatever made them
Gods, you breed
somehow didn't know what they were doing,
Well, of
but
course.
still succeeded in, like, every way and made, like, the sickest animal possible. Alright, we do a little sneaky through the bushes. No one noticed me. And we're good. Ha ha ha. Sneaky. And fire arrow to the face. Fire arrow to the face. Hello, good sir. Would you like a fire arrow to the face? And back to sneaky. Run up here. Shoot. Come up here. He misses. Here. Across here. And we should be good. I believe we should be good. Yes. Got drunk on authentic absinthe. Yeah, no. Oh. Gotta love that platypus. Imagine if we, like, domesticated, platypus. And, like, had them as pets. To be fair, I don't think we really domesticate anything that's venomous. I guess people do have pet scorpions and pet snakes, but most of the time the snakes are not like rattlesnakes or venomous snakes. They're regular-ass snakes. Alright. Buff. Drink. Wait, did I? I need a rest first. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't rest at the beginning. Gotta get that level, and I gotta get my my drinky back. There we go. There's the drinky. Alright, Godric. Easy. And second phase. Kerplunk.
I am the Lord.
That's Godric!
All that is golden. And one day.
Ooh,
we'll
ads are
return
starting,
together
but that's perfectly fine.
to our
We're about to hit a
home,
running section, so you're not gonna miss much.
Embrace of gold.
Boop. Alright, DTS. Actually, Gillica first. But then DTS. African wild dogs scare me because of their hunting methods. You'll have to tell me about their hunting methods. I assume it's something like, injure and track and torment. There are, like, quite a few animals that tend to do that. They just track and torment their prey. It's like, God. Boop. Boop. Oh, whoops. Alright. Now we run to DTS. Second longest running section. Because Fire Giant is the longest. Fire Giant takes a good like 8-ish minutes. Something like that. Once I beat DTS, I'll be able to see my splits. And see roughly how long it takes. Oop, ads are over. They chase until the prey is too tired to move and usually start eating it before it's dead. Unless most pack animal weaker and younger eat first. Interesting. Well, I mean, at least they're courteous to their own. The younger and weaker eat first, when normally the younger and weaker have to pick up the scraps left behind. But yeah, like, chasing them till the prey is exhausted, honestly, doesn't surprise me too much. There are some animals that do nasty stuff. Like, like Komodo dragons. Dude. Komodo dragons will... so Komodo dragons are venomous. And they can spit their venom. And their venom is, like, necrotic acid. Like, it's like a paralyzing venom, if I remember right. But what they do is they, like, go up and they just, like, take a single bite. Anticoagulant, yes, that's what it is. It's an so the blood can't clot. And so they go up and they just bite, like, the foot of their prey. And then they just watch. And as the prey runs away, they just slowly chase after it. And it just keeps bleeding and bleeding because the venom doesn't let it clot. And they just keep chasing. Until finally they start to, like, weaken and pass out from blood loss. And then while they're just lying, dizzy, because they've just lost so much blood, that's when they just go up and eat them. Alive. Like, the Komodo dragon literally just says, oh, you're bleeding out, you're lightheaded now, and you're passed out, you can't run away. Cool, I'm just gonna start nibbling on you while you're alive. And I'm just going to eat you while you're alive. And because their venom, like, rots the meat, they literally just eat rotted meat. Like, that is their diet. Rotted meat. That they rot it themselves and then consume it while it's on the still alive animal. They are nasty hunters. Nature, you scary. Some eagles that drop their prey from like 100 feet. Yeah. There's that one eagle, it doesn't just drop its prey, it, like, actually flies up, dive bombs, and, like, throws its prey at the ground. It doesn't just drop it from from a large height, it throws it, slamming it into the ground. It's like, God Damn. Falcons. Yeah, I think it's a specific breed of falcon that like actually just says fuck you and oh my gosh. Nature be scary, man. That's DTS. One of the easiest bosses of the entire run. Yes. Falcon Punch is a thing? Yeah. I bet you that's probably where they got the name. Falcon Punch. Everything in strength. We just put everything in strength. That's how we do it. We will get to the point where we do put a little bit in stamina, but that's not till Fire Giant, so. Dive bombing past 200 miles per hour? Yeah, dude. People die when they get in car crashes at 60 miles an hour. And this is a Falcon who dive bombs at like 200 and then just chucks their prey at the ground to splatter it. And then just swoops back, picks up the mushy corpse, flies off to a tree, and just starts eating. High-speed camera. Yeah. See, this is what nature documentaries should be doing. Not scaring animals off a cliff, but setting up high-speed cameras and watching nature be scary, but cool. Because, yeah, nature be scary, but it also pretty cool. That's also why, like, I never understood that, that vegan argument of, like, no, it's not natural to eat meat. That's not natural. And it's like, have you seen nature? Like, if you don't want to eat meat for whatever your beliefs are, that's fine. Like, you don't have to. You can do you. But if you start telling me that it's not natural to eat meat, I'm gonna be like, boy, nature disagree with you hard on that one. Hippos can run fast enough to land to get a ticket. So yeah, can't they reach like, what is it, 50 miles an hour or something like that? Can't hippos, like, reach, like, a top speed of, like, 50 miles an hour? Is that 35? Okay. I was a bit high. 35 is still fast. That's way faster than you can ever run. That's faster than the speed limit in neighborhoods. Or, like you said, school zones. Ugh. Jeez. Faster than the best Olympic runner. Isn't the best Olympic runner like 15 miles or something around 15? Or is it 24? Am I 10 short? Is it like 24? It definitely could be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of Olympic swimmers, and I think that's around like 13 to 15, something like that. Swimming. Which is still like a fast swim speed for humans. Alright. Drink. Drink. Buff. Best was 27. Okay. 27. So it was like the 25-ish range. Alright. Gold free. Give me your best shot. Come on, gold free. There you go. There you go. Give me your best shot. Oh, you acted weird there. What was that? Do not do that to me again. There we go. There's gold free. Now we can equip our last and final talisman. Oh, actually, I was gonna try something different in this run. I might not be able to do it anymore. I don't have the beast torch. You kind of need the beast torch for it. I totally forgot about that. Damn. It's okay, we'll do it yeah, on a different run. 56. Alright, you ready for this? We're about to get another big slap down here. Greyhound dogs can reach 45. Dogs can go fucking fast. Alright, check this out. Morgott is a joke. Watch this. Howdy. Get down on the ground, please. 1, 2. Jump attack. Riposte. And dead. Woo! Simple and easy. Alright, now time for the longest running section of the entire run. Gotta go all the way to Fire Giant. Now, let me touch the grace, please. Thank you. Cheetahs can reach highway speeds. Can't cheetahs have... Can't they, like, max out at, like, 75 or, like, 80 or something like that?
You are unprevented. The thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then, and guide you.
Back to these capital. Wow. Around 70? Okay, yeah, 70. They can be insane. They're also, like, if I remember right, most of the time, I guess it really depends on location, but like there's certain parts where cheetahs are just chill with humans, and like I've seen like documentaries, or not even documentaries, but just like action shots where somebody's just in a car and a cheetah is just running alongside the car and then just looks at the car and then just runs in front of the car and keeps going, and you're like, dang! It's crazy! They're also overgrown domestic cats, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, if a cheetah's hungry, it will definitely probably try and prowl and hunt a human who is alone. But, like, if I remember right, they're also, like, pretty chill with humans. At least in the parts where humans are active. They just kind of say, oh, look, it's a human. Like, it's a prey animal that's... Or whether they think of as prey, it's just like, it's another animal that's not predator or prey. They don't care, they know we won't bug them, and they won't bug us. In captivity, they're more chill than most domestic cats. See, and that makes sense. I mean, I've seen videos of people who, what is it? They like have cheetahs grow up. They're like animal caretakers, and they have like cheetahs grow up alongside their cats and dogs inside their house. And it's just like the cheetah will like just play with the dog and cat like it was just another member of the family. No issues, no problem. They meow and purr too, yeah. It's interesting how many felines out there, wild felines out there, are actually just chill. Like pretty sure like lions are like the only feline that's not so chill, even if like domestically raised, they still have like more feral tendencies. But outside of like lions, pretty much other cat, any other feline, if raised domestically, is just completely complacent. It's like, yeah, I'm cool with this. Male cheetahs get anxiety so bad they get emotional support dogs. I've heard of that. I've heard that like sometimes they're, yeah, cheetahs that just they have so much issues. Past time till morning. Don't want to fight at night cavalry. Yeah, that they like they'll actually just have their best friend dogs that they just chill with. I think I've also seen where it's just like sometimes they'll take a baby dog and a baby cheetah and they'll like raise them together and they're like inseparable. It's just like, oh yeah, no, it's like a Disney movie waiting to happen, like Fox and the Hound. They're just like inseparable friends. Please don't do that, little guys. Please leave me alone. Just want to run through. I don't want to get hit. I've got a PB going of 1. I don't know how long that'll last. I'll be fair, Fire Giant is probably the next person who can mess that up. So. A lot of the time they get dogs from shelters. Yeah, like a mutual support. So that the troubled dog has the cheetah, and the troubled cheetah has the dog. Because the best thing for a troubled mind is a best friend to be with. That is a sad truth. Or a happy truth. Get yourself a best friend. Don't fuck it up. It's usually more confident and outgoing breeds like retrievers. That makes sense. I mean, let's be fair. Who's gonna say no to a golden retriever? It doesn't matter if you're a human or if you're a cheetah. Who's gonna say no to a golden retriever? It's a golden retriever, man. They're like the most friendly of all dogs you could possibly get. Alright, howdy, Mr. Goliath. Golem. Goliath. Want to shoot an arrow? Shoot an arrow. Oh, look at that, it missed. You want to shoot another arrow? Oh, look at that. That one missed too. Do you want to shoot a third arrow? Oh, look at that. That one missed as well. Oh, and I went the wrong direction. Because I was watching. Whoopsies. Eaters are the most like big cat groom people. Too bad they tungsten hurt. I don't like human. They have good intentions. Yeah. Yeah. Cats. I mean, even small cat. Like I have a cat. It's like every feline. They have barbed tongues. So, like, a cat goes to lick you, and it's licking you with sandpaper. And it's like, my guy, like, I know you're wanting to show support, but, like, sure, your barbed tongue is great for licking your own fur and, like, combing it out. But on skin, man, it's sandpaper. It hurts. Please don't do that. Every time Guppy licks me, it's like, I mean, it doesn't really hurt because he's a tiny little house cat. But it's still just like, okay. Rubbing a little bit of sandpaper on my hand and fingers. They actually take our hair off as it was shaved. Yeah. I mean, you gotta remember, like, I mean, cats bathe themselves. It's pretty natural to have a tongue that can do that. Versus dogs who don't really bathe themselves by licking. And who slobber like crazy with tongues very similar to ours. Not of sandpaper, but of soft, squishy flesh. But at least dogs have, like... They have, like, antibacterial saliva. That's where, like, the saying, dogs have cleaner mouths than humans... I mean, no, like... Not really. They don't really have cleaner mouths than humans. But it's because their saliva has, like, antibacterial properties. Jeez, there's a hand there? I did not even know that. I'll have to make sure to, keep a wide turn from that one. That's also why dogs can lick their privates and be perfectly fine. Alright, it's fire giant time. More in strength, except for 2 in endurance. Oh, I forgot to... Let's pop these and use them. Should get us, like, an extra level? Maybe 2? No, that's... No, only... I think only 1. Yep, only 1. We're a whole 10 grand short of a 2nd level. Alright. Let's do this. Whoops. Oh, I am going to de-equip that just to make switching between Golden Vow and Flame Grant Me Strength way easier. Because it is annoying. Bink. Bink. Drink, because we're gonna need more blue throughout this fight. Lower bacteria count. Oh, is that it? Not antibacterial, just low bacterial. And crack. And 1. And 2. And Pokadoo. And 1. And 2. And reset Golden Vow. And phase 2. Flame grant me strength. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Adios, sucker. Curl. Hey, we're back in the positives. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, it's lower bacterial count. That's what it is. I thought they did have like antibacterial, or maybe what I'm thinking is not like antibacterial, but like their saliva, like the antibodies in their saliva kill bacteria better than like our saliva, which is why they have a lower bacterial count. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I guess that means it's not really anti-bacterial. Just better, I guess, not immune, well, I guess immune system. Level up. Pump it all into strength some more. Talk to Millennium. Let's go deal with the duo.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit? Very let my hand.
Man, I'm so annoyed now that I got hit by Noble. Of all things to get hit by Noble. Oh yeah, I need bring this back. Thank you. Because the fact that I've gotten here with only that one hit kind of annoys me. Of like, are you kidding me? I have no-hit Noble so many times. The fact that I got hit by him, and now I have like a run where I'm like doing really good. Ugh. Alright. Stealth mode. Be sneaky. Go around him as he turns. Same thing with this guy. Just gonna go around him. Easy peasy. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Don't mind me, I'm not here to attack you. Though you are probably here to attack me. I'ma just keep going. Get a little bit more stealth here. Jump off here. Chuck back behind there. Oh. There we go. Easy peasy. Reset stealth here. Should be good. Look at that. No issues, no nothing. We're gonna just hide here while we craft some more and equip them. Alright, now check this. Noble duo. Ha! There's one pot. There's two pots. And they're both the same. Suckers! Check this out. Boom. Then we're gonna... Oh, we gotta drink blue. Boom. There's our buffs. Hey, Fatso. 1, 2, 3. Ka-chow. Get off 2 more autos while he's down, and we're... And then same thing with this guy. 1, 2, 3. Get off a couple more autos. Chuck this. Is that gonna be enough? Nope. That was though. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye. Adios, duo. I saved time, but then I lost a minute. Interesting. Wait for him to do a little turnaround. Yep, there it is. Whoop. Jump behind him. Gotcha. Loop around this dog. And we good. Alright. Malekith. Malekith I could definitely mess with. He is probably the hardest for me. He is the hardest boss in this run. Mostly just because I pretty much have to fight his first phase normally. Like, there's no script, there's no nothing. I just have to fight his first phase normally and just be good enough that I don't get hit. Which I have done plenty of times before, but I am not the most consistent. During practice the other day, he got me good a couple times. Alright. Arrow. Kerchuk. Pachow. That's all I need. 3 damage is enough for him to just peace out. Gotta love it. Kill the bird. Sneak past that one. And we're good. Alright. So yeah, Malekith could be a little bit scary. Hopefully it will go smoothly. Let's get my kukri back, because I'm going to be using it here in a second. No. That is not the right stealth. There we go. Wrong weapon. Crouch walk across here so he doesn't see me. Okay, reset stealth here. Swap to bow so I can aim. And aim right behind him. Chuck that. And he'll kind of like walk around it. And when he does finally see me, I'm like way past. Beast, dude. Oh, no, okay. He walked towards me a lot faster than I thought he would. Alright. And now here, level up the remainder of my strength. I don't believe I have... Oh yeah, I have this one to pop. That gets me... Yeah, not nearly enough, so it doesn't matter. Alright. No longer need the bow for the rest of the run. Alright. Stealth here. Sneak past just an effort. Good. Okay. Pop off our health bar. Make sure everything's good. Let's do this. Get our buffs. Mally, be nice to me.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from me again.
Ooh, Mally. Oh. Not from this distance. Come on, Mally. Come on, Mally. Nope. Come on. Come on. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. Fuck. Well, this could be Doom. Oh! It wasn't Doom! Yo! Thank you, Malachim! That was a little too close for my taste. And there's Malachim. No hit. That was a little too close. I'm supposed to do a charged heavy as the final attack that sends him into phase 2. And I didn't do that. It was just a regular R1. Luckily, he had enough poise build up, or I did enough stance damage to him that I was still able to stagger him with 2 charged heavies. Because then his second phase is just scripted. You hit him with 2 charged heavies during that opening attack, he gets staggered, and then you can just insta-kill him, like I did. The problem is that you're supposed to make sure you set up the first phase to get that second phase. It was a little scary. Alright, Gideon is pretty much free. I shouldn't have a problem with Gideon. Oh yeah, I can just de-equip that entirely. Oops. Alright. Drink flask.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring.
To
To
become
become
Elden.
Lord. What a sad state of
Get my
affairs.
buffs on.
I commend your spirit, but alas,
No shit.
none shall take the throne.
Well, I
As
fucked that up
hopes with
already.
us, that we continue to struggle unto eternity.
This is dangerous. This is really bad. Yep.
You fought well.
I just fucked the run. Why? Oh. I was holding Y to two-hand my weapon, and instead it was just like, no, we're gonna do an attack instead. I just shouldn't stare at him in case that happens. For future reference, just not even be like next to him while I'm buffing. So if I accidentally do something, because he is the biggest pain in the ass. He is super easy. Yep. He is super easy during his opener. But then if you lose and you have to face him normally, he is like the most annoying boss ever. So I am... pretty much this is cooked. there is no way I'm not getting like 20 attempts on Gideon. I am also not practiced with him. Are you kidding me? Yeah. And there's another hit. Yeah.
You fought well until now.
Well, yeah, this run is just cooked. That was probably the worst mistake I could have made in the entire run. Messing up on any other boss, it's still relatively okay. This is like the only boss that you can't recover from if you mess up. Ugh.
My fellow.
I thought I could
You
hit
fought
him
well
before he got it
until
off.
now.
I think the best way is to just stay aggressive and just keep walking at him and pushing R1, because my R1 just has a lot of reach. And if I time it right, I can like roll catch him and just constantly keep doing it over and over and over. But I think that's like my only chance. Yep.
in my bones.
Wow.
Tarnished cannot become a lord.
Okay, he literally did like
Not
nothing.
even you.
Like that was
A man
a lot easier than it should have been.
cannot kill
Hey,
a god.
that does mean that this could be a PB still, at least. Just not a PB of 1, a PB of 5. 4 hits on Gideon, man. That's awful. 4 deaths on Gideon. That's awful. Alright. Pump me full of more strength. I don't believe I have... Yeah, I don't have anything. Alright. Now comes Godfrey Horalu. Which, if I do it correctly, should be fun. There's been a little bit of trouble recently with getting the right stagger off on. Wow, did that hit me?
'Twas nobly fought.
I was all the way to the right of him. That shouldn't have hit me. What? Damn it. No. I should have rolled just to be safe. I don't know why I didn't. I thought I fully strafed that. Ugh. Alright, well... At least he has, like, a pretty easy... I shouldn't have went for that charged heavy.
'Twas nobly fought.
I don't know why I went for that charged heavy. It should have just been a poke. Well, there we are. We're tied with... tied with my PB. Man, and I thought I could at least get a PB, like a better PB. I was hoping for like maybe 1 or 2. That is not gonna be the case. Not today. Give me a good opener again. You didn't give me a good opener. Okay, well actually this one's not. That's the move you can get a charge on. Can you do a normal move? There we go. Do that twice in a row? There we go. Keep you in the dash loop. I like the dash loop. The dash loop is nice. Yeah, okay, I think I got it. Yep, I got it. rolled. Did I not have stamina? Oh, I didn't have stamina, didn't I? I swear I rolled that. God damn it. I should have recovered a little bit of stamina before sending him into second phase. That would have been the smarter thing. Alright, well, I mean, I guess it's good practice. And I missed. Yep. I did that R1 too late. Just practice at this point. Just practice. The moment I died to Gideon, or the moment I messed up Gideon, this run just turned to pure practice. It was not like an official run anymore. What? I don't think I've ever been hit right.
Tarnished warrior.
What?
'Twas nobly fought.
Okay, how did that one hit me? I was like... You could see where I got hit. I was nowhere near the ground spikes. And I was coming out of a roll. Damn, I'm okay. Just means more practice, right? Just means more practice. There you go. Keep up with that telegraphed move and this telegraphed move. I like those moves. Super easy. And that move. That lets me get off a free charge star too. Oh, I missed. That's okay. Let him recover a little bit of poise. Oh, jeez. Recovering a little bit of poise will help. Because he's a little too... Okay. Should be good. Nope. Yo, nope. I should have did a charge start too. He recovered too much poise. Managing his poise in the first phase so you can get that stagger off at the very beginning of second phase can be so annoying. I need to get better at it. And I missed. Fine, whatever.
warrior. 'Twas nobly fought.
That was just a bad roll by me. That was just a bad roll by me. See, this is kind of what it was like yesterday. Malekith got like a good amount of hits on me yesterday, and then today I like one-shot him, no issues. Or even with an issue, still did it. And now, like, here I am at Godfrey, who, let's be fair, I should be dying to his second phase. His first phase is simple enough. I shouldn't even be, like, getting injured by it. Like, super easy to deal with. And here I am, messing it up nonstop.
Tarnished warrior.
Oh!
'Twas nobly fought.
How is that catching me? I don't get how that's catching me. That's the second time it's caught me. Rolling into him and to the right should always dodge that. Unless I'm rolling too early, which is kind of what it seems like. But it feels like if I wait any longer to roll, I'll die. Opener move. Poke. Poke. Really? You're leading into this move? So early. Wait, see? Doesn't catch me there. I didn't have stamina. I shouldn't have went for that second hit. I should only go for the one hit. That one's totally on me. Man, I was hoping to at least get a PB before Nightreign. Not only am I not gonna get Hitless before Nightreign, I'm not even gonna get a PB before Nightreign. So disappointing. I thought he was doing a different move. Wasn't even paying attention. I think at this point my motivation has just gone completely out the window. Sprint, charge start 2. Roll, back up. Okay, he is going into this move. Go in. Roll, poke. Poke. roll. Jump, poke, roll. Are you just gonna give me a fine. I might have to do another charge dart too. Oh, hey, this might be perfect. Please. Yep. That wasn't enough?
Crown is warranted with
I missed. See, okay. Where did he recover stance? I thought for sure that should have got him. I mean, I could understand him recovering enough stance to warrant that charged R2. Like, there's no way I was going to break him without getting that charged R2 into second phase. But second charged R2? Okay, see, but okay, I'll do it this. If I don't do charged R2s and I do only charged R1s, he will stagger. Like, I have to somewhere sink a single charged R2. Watch. R1s only. That didn't send him into second phase?
was nobly fought.
How is that not in the threshold? What? How was that not in the... How was that not in the threshold? I should have did a charged R2. Even though I said I was going to do only charged R1s. That is ridiculous. Utter pop fuck. That's what that is. Because last time I faced him, I shouldn't say last time, but one of the times in my practices I faced him by just doing R1s. So it was just jumping R1s and rolling R1s. And he ended up staggering before second phase. But anytime I soaked a single charged R2, he then wouldn't step until second phase. See, but that worked. That's ridiculous. How? I rolled too early.
Brave.
I should have just autoed instead of trying to roll a second
Thy
time.
strength befits a crown.
So can I just do R1s the entire time? I swear when I tried that in practice, it didn't work. He ended up staggering. Every single time. I only need 84. I don't even have to go to 84. Let's get some stamina in there. It's just all stamina. I guess I can... this should get me one more level. Nope, not even one more level. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Jump R1, charge R2. I rolled way early there. Damn. Yeah, now I'm messing up on every single boss. Dude. After Gideon, I think Gideon really pulled me out of it. After I failed Gideon, it was just, oh my gosh, just downhill. Mally was great, and then Gideon was like, sorry, your run's cooked. And now I can't get out of my own head. Sucks to suck. Poke. Dark Veggie. Early stagger, but okay. Still should generally be good. And I didn't even roll there. I pushed B so late. See, this is what I mean by getting in my own head. I rolled too early last time, so I'm just like, wait. I gotta wait longer. And then I waited too long. Ugh, I'm literally just getting in my own head about it all. Yeah, I don't think Hitless is happening before Nightreign. Well, I am definitely coming back to this after Nightreign though, and we will get it. I don't think we're getting it before. See, and that felt like I rolled early there. Felt like I rolled like really early there. Okay. Why this move? That was really weird, but I'll take it, I guess. It was a really weird move for him to do. But there it is. There's the no-hit run. That technically was like at 12. Oh, that was awful. That ending was so bad. That ending was so bad. Ugh. Alright then. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I will check you guys maybe tomorrow. Nightreign coming out. I might stream it on release. If I do, it'll probably only be like a couple hours of streaming. But yeah, no. Otherwise, I will definitely be back on Saturday, and we will be doing Nightreign for sure on Saturday. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. I will catch you guys either tomorrow for a quick short stream or Saturday. Until then, peace.